Hi guys, today I'm sharing with you a very easy, super healthy, super simple recipe to make. It's Vietnamese spring roll. This is the vegan version. I tried this when I had just become a vegetarian at a Vietnamese restaurant and I just really loved it, so I learned to make it at home. So without further ado, let's take a look at the recipe. So traditionally what you would do is you would shallow fry the tofu. So here I'm just taking some tofu strips that I've cut into long strips, and I'm taking some oil in a hot pan, and you just want to fry this until all sides are sort of golden brown. But if you want to have a healthier version of this, you can also air fry them. So here I've put the tofu strips in an air fryer, and I'm putting this in the air fryer for about 12 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and these come out absolutely crispy and crunchy. So this is what it looks like. So you could do this if you wanted a healthier version. Next, I'm taking a julienne peeler. This is very inexpensive. It has sharp edges, and it's really easy to slice veggies like this into noodles type slices. So here I'm taking 2 small cucumbers and I'm slicing them until I get to the flesh, and I don't want to slice the flesh. Here I'm taking 4 small carrots and I'm slicing them into small slices as well, thin slices like this. And next I'm going to take some lettuce. I just want to cut out the stem. I just want the lettuce leaves, and I want to make them a little bit smaller, so I'm cutting them into half. You can even cut them into quarters. So here I have some lettuce leaves. Next, what I'm going to do is in a pan I'm going to put half a cup of I'm taking brown rice. You can use white rice, and I'm just going to saute this, just dry fry it without any oil until it's kind of brownish and fragrant, and then once it cools down, I'm going to put it in a blender and blend this up. And I want a pretty coarse powder. I don't want this powdery mix here. I want it to be pretty coarse. Next, we're going to assemble it. So you want to take a flat surface and make sure you put some oil in it, because the rice paper does tend to stick. So I like to put some oil on the flat surface, and I'm taking the rice paper, I'm dipping it in some warm water. You want to do this very quickly because the rice paper gets soft very quick. And then I'm going to put it in the flat surface. Next, I'm going to assemble all my veggies first. So I'm going to take my lettuce. I'm also adding some green coriander leaves, which I'm not sure you saw. Next I'm adding the tofu strips and the carrot strips and the cucumber strips, and I'm also sprinkling the rice powder on top. And you want to roll this as quickly as possible, and once you get to the middle, you want to quickly fold it from the sides and then fold it to the end like this. You can also use all sorts of different veggies for this. Zucchini is good, other veggies are good, and if you don't like the taste of the rice powder, you can also roast some peanuts and just crush them into small pieces and put them in. That also brings in a lot of crunchiness to this recipe. You can try this with actually you can make sweet Vietnamese rolls as well. You can just try putting in some mascarpone cheese with strawberry, kiwi, and other fruits, and roll this up, and it will be a dessert roll up. So now for a really quick peanut sauce to go with the roll up, I'm taking 2 tablespoons of homemade peanut butter. To that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 3/4 of a tablespoon of soy sauce, and 1.5 teaspoon of maple syrup. You can also use agave, or you can use sugar for the sweetness. I'm going to mix this up really quickly, and some people like the sauce to be thick, and if you're one of them, you can just leave the sauce as is at this point, because this is pretty much done. But I like to make it a little bit thinner for the kids. And so I like to add half to about 1 tablespoon of water to this mixture. Here I'm adding 1 tablespoon of water, and that makes it a little bit runny like this. And that's really it, a quick peanut sauce and a wonderful Vietnamese spring roll, great for lunch or snack. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Say a little prayer, spread the love, and I'll see you in the next video with another great recipe.